Hey guys, I'm Richie Roberts, and I'm one of the people that is a host and the creator of Anything New in Media Entertainment, or A.N.I.M.E. And what you're looking at right now is our Indiegogo. We're trying to raise $15,000 for all sorts of reasons, but mainly is so we can get better equipment to film this. If you've seen any of our videos, and you can find them by scrolling down and checking our YouTube link below, uh, we're kind of low tech, and that's fine for now. But we need a lot of new stuff. Like we need better lighting, mics. Right now, what we're actually working with is this little Yeti, and I mean it's fine for table conversation and stuff. But when we're actually trying to film much better stuff to get out there to you guys, it's a bit more difficult. But also a proper HD cam, at least one of them, and those aren't exactly cheap. Getting a decent green screen, because the one we have is severely too small. We need a bigger green screen. Like I said, the lighting equipment, and just trying to bring in more people to make this a much better show. Bringing in some writing people, some people who actually know how to film, and just basically trying to get this channel up off the ground. And basically what's been going on is I've been podcasting for about a little over 3 years now, and the main thing is that I've come to learn that I love doing this. This is something that I'm really passionate about. I love talking about anime, sci-fi movies, TV shows that we're watching, just all the things that are in geeky culture, because geek culture is actually building up a lot more than what it used to be, and we would love to be the voice of that. And while there are channels already out there that are dedicated to specific parts of that, we wanted to make a place where no matter what type of nerd or geek you are, whether it's anime, video games, tabletop D&D, the television shows like Game of Thrones and stuff like that, you can always get what you're looking for out of this channel. And we've already talked about stuff like Legend of Korra. That's actually our best video that we've got going so far. It's just basically we're trying to actually take what we love and what we've been doing and try and make a job out of it. And this isn't like us trying to make a lot of profit, because that's just not going to happen. What we're just trying to do is be able to get this channel off the ground and still be able to afford to live. I mean, I graduated from college, and coming out of this for over a year, I've been looking at trying to get jobs, and most of the stuff that I've been doing, I've either been overqualified or underqualified with. And after a while, I just basically sat down and was like, well, if I can't find a job, I'd like to make one. And this is basically you guys helping me to reach that goal. This is actually my dream, and it may be a small dream, but it's the one that I'm really looking after, is to be able to do what I'm so passionate about and what I love doing the most, and just actually being able to make that a reality. And I know $15,000 seems like a lot, and it is. I'm not gonna lie, that's a lot of money, but there's some really cool stuff that we're hoping to do with that. Right now, we're working on a project to try and see if we could get, because we've seen zombies versus whatever kind of videos before, and we wanted to kind of put a twist on that and put a more nerdy kind of personal spin to that. So what we're looking at is, instead of zombies, because zombie makeup would take so much time and with all the shoots and everything, what we're looking at trying to do is have a bunch of guys at day 3 of a con. If you've ever been to a con, you know about con funk. And pervy guys abound, and so we're kind of poking fun at that with a with some hot girls in bathing suits and a bunch of pervy guys, and it's a battle between the two. So we'd have water balloons for the guys and super soakers for the girls, and we're just trying to actually film that in kind of a serious but comedic kind of way. And that's one of the things that we're hoping to do if we can raise the money for that. Also, if you look at the list of things on the side of the Indiegogo, there's a lot of stuff that we have for if you donate, being able to come on, hang out with us, play Hangouts Against Humanity, which is basically Cards Against Humanity for Google Hangouts. And it's generally just a good time to hang out with us and stuff. You can come on for when we actually do a live review, and if you donate enough, you can pick the actual topic that we're going to cover. Also, you can come on for interviews, and if you donate, I think it's a lot, around 300 or 400 or so, you can actually submit the top 3 people that you would like to sit down with for an interview, and we'll try and get a hold of those people. That's one of the wonderful things about this. I mean, we're trying to get a website built, and that's not exactly something that comes cheap either. But I mean, it's not horribly expensive. I don't want to give off the wrong impression on that, but paying for a website, paying for the maintaining of the website and people to keep it updated constantly, and just being able to pay for like different things that we need, like an IMDb Pro account to be able to get a hold of all the guests that we're trying to get, and just things like that. And you don't realize quite how much all of this costs when you have to, until you sit down and you put everything together, and that's why we came up with 15K. Now, obviously, Indiegogo gets their cut, so we'll end up with around somewhere over 13K, which is more than enough to help us keep going for at least a month or so, and getting all this content and trying to get things filmed. Now, other things that are in it if we actually reach certain amounts. Now, if we get 15K, for those of you that don't know, I am Natsu on the Fairy Tale Podcast. Check that out. Just type in Fairy Tale Podcast on Google or YouTube, and you will find us. But I voice that character when we do like our little manga dubs, and mostly we're starting to abridge the manga, and it's become a real fun time to do that. But basically, one of the things that would happen if we reach 15,000 is I would wear the Natsu wig, get it all on film, and I would be cross-playing as Lucy with the skirt and everything. And that's one of the things that I'm willing to do to lower and debase myself if we can actually reach this goal. Another thing is if we actually exceed the amount and hit somewhere like 2025, I will actually shave my legs for this. And you'll get, we've got a lot of bloopers that are set up because when we do this stuff, we mess up all the time. We're nowhere near super professional, and we're not trying to be. We're trying to be more personable. Just be us. Like you could sit down and just picture yourself hanging out with a bunch of nerdy people talking about the same stuff that we're talking about. That's where we're trying to go with this. In order to get into like a blip account or be able to be a YouTube partner, obviously we need a lot of views, but at the same time we've got to have better quality to our videos. So that's what we're working on. And I hope that you guys can help us out with that. Again, 15K is our goal. And the reason we went to Indiegogo and not Kickstarter is because just in case we don't make our goal, we still get what money has been submitted. And that's the big reason why we went with Indiegogo. So we hope that you contribute, and we hope that you're able to reap some of the benefits. I'll probably have another update for this soon. I think what we're working on is if we pass 5K, that Todd Habercorn, who actually voices Natsu for Fairy Tale, he's a rather well-known voice actor in anime and video game community, he will pie me in the face while telling me exactly why it is that he's the better Natsu. So if you'd like to see me get pied in the face on camera and told how much of a crappy Natsu I actually am, make sure that to help out in spreading the word about this, and I can't stress this enough, sharing this is possibly one of the best things you can do. And we understand that people in the anime community, a lot of you fans, especially the hardcore nerds, you're strapped for cash right now, and we understand that. So, I mean, if you can donate like $1 or $5, believe me, that helps a lot. But also sharing this with as many of your friends as possible does even more. So we'd really appreciate just sharing this page and sharing links on Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, Reddit, however you do it. Just help get the word out there. Let them know, hey, there's this new channel that we're trying to make just for you. Well, a little bit for us, but just for you. And yeah, that's basically what it's going to be about. So check us out. Anything new in media entertainment or anime.